Hi everyone, this is Natasha. Let me show you around. I'm at my favorite place in Croatia and I know many of you have heard a lot, so let me show you. This is just such an amazing coast. I love it. It's wild, it's fun, it's just beautiful. So today I would love to share with you a little bit about what to do if you have persistent emotions and you can't move through them, or you feel like you cannot move through them. That happened to me with anger. I had outbursts of anger and I was acting out my anger in a way that I felt I couldn't control, I couldn't even do anything about it. And I did all the healing work I knew about anger because I knew, like, I want to be in a good vibration. I had this resistance to anger, so I would do all the healing work I knew to move through that anger. But it wasn't actually to move through, because at some point I realized, oh, I'm trying to get rid of the anger, I'm trying not to feel the anger, I'm trying not to be angry. I had this judgment of anger being bad, because we also learned that yes, it does affect our immune system if we're feeling a lot of anger. But the thing is, it's about suppressed emotions. That's true. When we suppress the emotion and we have that anger, then yes, it does affect our immune system. But if we move through the feeling, it doesn't. Now my problem was, I was ready to move through that, but it came up to a point just sudden, and I would act it out on others. So on top of that, I was going through that crazy age of, like, you get angry, then you realize you're angry, you stop being angry, or you act out and you stop being angry, then you feel guilty. You feel guilty about the anger that you had. So that was playing out with me. I felt guilty for acting out, and then the whole circle starts again, right? Because from the guilt, you need some anger to take you out of that, because you feel so bad. So the anger gives you energy in the first moment. And so it goes on and on. I realized that was the first thing. Then I stopped having resistance to it. I started accepting myself with the anger, accepting that I was acting out, accepting that I was angry, loving myself anyway. And you can do that in many ways. You can just put your hand on your heart and say, like, okay, but it's okay that you feel what you feel. Or okay, say your name, Natasha, it's okay that you feel what you feel. Or hug yourself and say, we're gonna go through this, or whatever it is, so you can give yourself love in that moment and not judge yourself for it. It's okay, it's a human emotion, we're here to be human. And then the next thing, it started subsiding. It was far less. It helped tremendously. I cannot even explain to you how much that helped. It was just unbelievable. But after a while, the anger started sneaking back in, and I realized, oh wow, I am acting out my anger each time that I didn't have enough of a break, where I didn't take care of myself enough, where I allowed myself to get into a state of stress. So I took better care of myself. And as it is with these things, what we forget is the complete commitment to feel through your anger, to feel your feelings, to allow yourself that space, and to take the space that you need to nourish and nurture yourself and to move through into a higher vibration. So I would do that for a while. I would even not get angry, so I didn't have to sense or move through that. Because when I would give myself enough nourishment, enough space, enough love, enough of a break when I needed it, it was okay. I wouldn't get angry. I would just see things from a completely different perspective. But after a while, I stopped being so committed. So I would do the minimum of my rituals, my morning ritual, my lunch ritual, my dinner ritual. I didn't breathe as often through my heart. I didn't drop as often into my heart. And suddenly there was a lot going on, and boom, I got stressed again, and boom, I got angry again. And it came to a point where I had to do a lot of things, and my son was home, and we were packing for the holidays. And at some point he did something that made me so angry, and it was something he wasn't allowed to do, and that was really not nice to do. But I suddenly started shouting at him, and I heard myself saying things that were really not what I wanted to say. I started to blame him and tell him that yes, and you don't give me space, and I can't even have my time off when I need it. And I like, a voice within me said like, you sound like you know, like a fighting wife or something like that, and it's your son, what are you doing? So I sent him to the room and I said, I'm going to calm down, don't come out, I just need time off now. And I calmed down, and then I asked myself, what's going on here? And the thing that had been going on the outside was that my son, the few days before that happened, wouldn't have given me the space to take time off for myself very much. Suddenly he would start bumping in and needing me at night, and mama for this and mama for that, things that I knew he could do. Whenever I would ask for a break, he would give me a very short break, and then he would come in again, and that was not the way he was functioning before. So kids are such an amazing mirror for us. It's unbelievable, you know, they just show us where we're not 100% aligned, and so did he. And I dropped into my heart at that moment when I sent him to the room, and I said, okay, what's going on underneath this? How come suddenly I cannot take space for myself? What's my part in this? And I got this answer, and it was so simple. You don't believe you deserve it. And I realized, wow, you know, on a certain level we all believe, yes, we deserve it. Just a second, I need to move my position. Okay, sorry for the shaking. So we do believe we deserve it on a certain level, but there's this level of I'm responsible for that other being, or I need to give them, I need to fulfill their needs. And on a level that is true. As mothers, as parents, of course we are going to nourish our kids and to love our kids and to give them what they need in a way. But there's boundaries to everything, and there's a difference between, okay, you feed your child, you give it love, you play with it, and okay, and he wants it exactly now and exactly the way he wants it. You know, there's a huge difference, and we are not responsible to fulfill every need of everyone else. We are far better parents, better leaders, better employees, better colleagues, better friends when we are able to be completely aligned and completely clear about what we need to nurture ourselves. So yeah, I realized, okay, I am worthy of this, and I do deserve everything I need. And it changed from that moment when I was completely aligned, because I knew when I'm aligned with my own commitment to what I need, things will show up, and it was exactly what happened. So maybe to sum up, first is stop resisting the feeling that you're having. If it's anger, for instance, stop resisting the anger. Allow it, feel it, sense it, move through it. Don't buy into the story of what makes you angry, but sense it. Where in your body do you feel it? How do you feel it? It will start dissolving with that. Second, love yourself through it. It's okay to feel whatever you feel. Third, commit to yourself, commit to what you need, because the anger is, we think it's because of something that's happening on the outside, like I had with he's not giving me the space. It can be a husband, it can be an employee, it can be your boss, it can be your child, but it was within. So what do I need to feel nourished? What do I need? How can I give that to myself? And really commit to it. Don't make these excuses of, yeah, I'll do it now and I'll do it later. And the fourth thing is really be aligned. Be aligned. Know exactly where your boundaries are. Know exactly that you deserve it, that you are honored, that you honor yourself. Honor yourself so others can honor you. And that was the biggest piece for me, was to realize that I honor myself. And what is it? If I drop into my heart and I honor myself, what is it I really need? And when you're completely clear in your energy and you're completely clear that you're deserving it, that you're worthy of it, nobody can take it away from you, and the world will react differently to you. People have changed around me, and they do change every time when I'm more aligned. So I hope that was helpful for you. What I wanted to say as well is, if you need some help with that process, I'm doing one-on-one sessions. Check out my website. It's www.nathealing.net. I have open spaces this summer. Also, I'm preparing a program that will be launched probably in September or October. And I have on my website, you will find free resources to check out. I have a YouTube channel where you can check out more of my videos. Subscribe to that red bell. You know, you hit that bell, and then you are going to be notified each time when I release a new video. Very important to me as well. It's my passion to make this world the most beautiful place we can live in, and I believe change starts with us. So if you haven't yet, please join my my Facebook group. It's called Love Your Life with Nat Healing. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. You have everything and all details on my website. It's www.nathealing.net. nathealing.net. Happy to see you again, and until next time, much love from my heart to yours. Bye bye.